Good morning and welcome to a wonderful London stadium for the final day of 10 for the 2017 World Para-Athletics Championships. 13 golds on offer in this morning session on the final day. 8 in the field, 5 on the track. Well, the weather has certainly improved on what happened on day 9. Plenty of rain there. The temperature of 17 degrees expected. The wind direction from the southwest. Slightly cloudy. Wonderful crowd for last night's evening session. There were world records, there were championship records. Every event, a final and gold medals given out galore on what was a fantastic day despite the weather. Today it's a lot clearer, a lot sunnier. And these fans are going to enjoy this morning session that gets underway in a few minutes' time. Also, the evening session and closing ceremony in the evening. So what do we have to look forward to? All gets underway with the men's discus throw F12 final. Seman Pakbaz, gold in the shot put, now goes for double with the discus. Brent Lakatos looking for his 4th gold medal, the Canadian. He's 1 gold already over 200, the 400 and the 800, now goes for 100 glory. Women's long jump T47 final, and also the men's javelin throw F54 final in this morning session. Marquis Brannigan, 800 and 1500 metres gold already in the T20. He now goes for a 5,000 metre gold, looking to improve on silver in this event from 2015. And down the bottom of your screen there, you'll see the men's 100 metres T53 final going after the heats this morning, second last event, and the women's 100 metres T53 final. Great Britain's Sammy Kinghorn, already a winner over 200 metres with bronze. In the 400 metres goes for T53 glory. Loads of children in these World Para-Athletics Championships. And first up, they'll be seeing the men's discus throw F12. That's a medium visual impairment. Seman Pakbaz, gold already in the shot put, and the reigning champion from 2015. Rodas of Argentina does not start. Men's javelin throw F34 for seated for coordination impairments. Abdel of Qatar, gold in the shot put here, will face off against Paralympic champion Mauricio Valencia of Colombia and Iran's Mohsen Qaidi. In the women's shot put F57, that's a seated throw as well. Paralympic champion Ortiz Hernandez of Mexico, her father a former pro baseball player, will be looking to hit a home run of sorts and claim world gold. And the men's shot put F37, that's a standing throw for coordination impairment. Mindaugas Bilius of Lithuania, the Paralympic champion and the man who won discus gold earlier in these championships, will go up against Kuznatan Norbekov of Uzbekistan, who was bronze last year in Rio. Women's long jump T47, this is for upper limbs affected, a leg length difference and impaired movement. Anna Grimaldi, the Paralympic champion for New Zealand, hoping to improve on bronze from 2 years ago in Doha. The men's javelin throw F54, this is a seated throw as well. Greece's Manolis Stefanakoulis, the Paralympic champion, goes along with silver and gold Rio. US Alberto's Peter Felix of Mexico and Belarusian Alexander Troputs, respectively. The men's F46 discus throw. This is for seated athletes. Hao Jianbao, reigning champion, no Paralympic champion with this event not being held in Rio. Wei Yanlong, his Chinese compatriot, has won gold here in shot put and was a silver medalist in Doha. And shot put F44, Adrian Matsukis of Slovakia, the defending champion. Matsukis, the defending champion in his, but have a look at that man there. Number 3, fans' favourite, Akeem Stewart, who's won Javelin here already, and a world record, and the man from Trinidad and Tobago knows how to thrill a crowd. Well, I'm Untitled Chapter Paris, who's won bronze already here over the 100 metres in T13, is alongside me, as is Will Downing, to get you started.
Hello all, Kim Lopez Gonzalez to get the men's discus F12 underway. The double European champion, he's the reigning European champion in this, and the shot put, and he won bronze in the shot here earlier this week. And when I say earlier this week, I mean last night. All the medalists in that are in this too. The gold medalist Saman Pakpaz is the reigning world champion in the discus. So Lopez Gonzalez getting us underway, 43.60. So Yuri Bushkov of Belarus, bronze in the shot at the last Europeans, and he won bronze in this discus back in Sydney 2000, along with bronze in the shot from Minsk. A lot of early field events here. The 30 minutes before the first action on the track. Got that out of solid distance. It'll put him into the top 2 for now. $39.79. He goes into second position. And Antonio Rodas of Argentina does not start. He was 10th in the shot put here. Silver in the shot to Ukraine's Roman Daniluk, who lost his world title last night to Saman Pakpaz. That didn't get very far by his standards. Senat just bounced off the 40-metre line. It's probably a season's best, actually, for him. But he does throw a good bit further than that. 39.94, silver medal position. Fantastic crowds last night. Again, around 40,000. And what a session of athletics it was. Some magnificent sport, pure and simple. Marie-Amélie Lefeur drifted into shot there, but she's not in her commentary position yet. French TV among those taking it live each night on public TV. Russell Short, great campaigner. The discus champion from Seoul 88, Barcelona 92, and Sydney 2000. He's in contention here, shy of 40. But Chad Perisi's still going strong.
Yeah, Will, he's a strong competitor, and yeah, I think he's definitely one of our most beloved members on the Team Australia here, and yeah, he's a great competitor.
Is that a way of saying he's a little bit old, Chad?
I think I put my foot in my mouth by saying that yesterday, so you said that one, Tolson. I didn't.
Well, he's currently in 4th position, 35.69.
And the thing about Short as well, his lifetime best is 48, and he set it this year. His Hector Cabrera Lasser. The former European Javelin champion from 2014 in Swansea. Last time he was in championship action in Britain. It's beyond 35 by the looks of it, so he's in contention too. Nice amount of early jostling among the field. 37.67, and the Spaniard is in 4th place. Hermanus Baum of South Africa, who finished 8th in last night's shot put. Oh, he's got that out a great distance. It's beyond 40. Up into the medals. Great start to the competition for him straight away. This could be interesting. It's his first major championship at the age of 30, 41 meters 39. So here he is, the new shot put world champion and defending champion in the discus, Saman Pakbaz from Iran. And that's why he's the champion. An upgrade last night on the 2 silver medals he'd won in global competition in the shot in Rio and Doha, the last World Championships. And that puts him up into the medals straight away. 41.45, he goes into 2nd position. And Marek Witecki to round off the 1st round from Poland. Silver in the discus, and the Europeans in Grosseto. Bronze in Doha. And knocks around the 40-meter mark again. He missed Rio, but in live contention here. The top 4 then, all throwing over 40 meters. Witecki 40.05, and he goes into 4th position. So Kim Lopez Gonzalez, our leader with that 1st round throw of 43 meters 60.
Chad Paris, have you ever considered field events?
Yeah, look, long jump's a field event, I think, so considered that one early in the career and swiftly stayed back on the track, I think, but plenty of field event action going on this morning, and we've got to get around that, and I love it.
That's just out, red flag.
Chad Paris, very diplomatic when it comes to the field events that he could have competed in. Kim Lopez Gonzalez is competing. Foul, but his 2nd. His 1st, though, puts him in the gold medal position.
So Bushkov again for Belarus. 39.79 in the opening round. Which was just short of his lifetime best, which is 39.97. So we'll know immediately at the 40-meter line, but he'll have broken it. And if he hasn't, it couldn't have been much closer. It's in 6th place at the moment with that 39.79. It's the closest point of impact that they measure from. Shuffle the line. 39.61. He stays in 6th place. 41.39 is bronze right now. Danilyuk in 5th for Ukraine. 39.94, that season's best. And that's quite a bit short. He's stepped out, it's a red flag. Fifth place he remains. Needs another meter 40 to get into medal contention. Now from Chinese Taipei, Jiang Qichun, 32.82 in the opening round. Chinese Taipei hosting the Universiade, the World University Games, in the next couple of months. If it isn't an improvement, it won't be by very much. He's in 9th place right now. Lifetime best is 37.05. which would be good enough for 8th. .32.40, around the same mark. And in again for Australia. Russell short. Solid throwing, just short of 40 though. Might improve on that 35.69. Got a decent old throwing program in Australia at the moment, Chad.
Yeah, we've got quite a few good throwers coming through the ranks at the moment. As we saw earlier in the championships, you have Cam Crombie winning the T38 shot put, Jaden Sawyer in the T38 Javelin with a world record to boot. So got some good stocks there, that's for sure.
Still 8th for short with 36.64. Hector Cabrera Lasser from Oliva. Javelin tends to be his strongest event, but he did win bronze in the discus in Grosseto last year. He's won bronze in the javelin here. But the discus seems a tougher test. He was 6th in the shot final last night for F12. It is medium visual impairment. It's obviously more difficult for the 11s because that's total visual impairment. But the 12s won't be able to see too far out. And it's, I guess, as well, just about getting the rotations right and releasing at the right time. Even more so than it would be in the IAAF series.
Yeah, I guess it's just knowing your feeling in space. And one thing as vision impaired athletes, well, I know you've got to have a much better feeling of what you're doing with your body rather than being able to use your eyes as a cue.
That is a monster of a throw by Baum. That's the lead. That's way out towards 50 meters. It's his first major championship. And he's in gold medal form. 47.69. That's huge.
He's thrown 50 in the past, so there may well be more. This man's under a bit of pressure now. Pak Baz has dropped back in the field after that throw. So the defending champion has some work to do. He's already won the shot put. He's currently 3rd, though, in the discus in the F12. His 2nd attempt. That's a foul. Went wide, went out of the circle. Knows he has a lot to do if he's to catch up with the South African Bloom. Pakbaz remains third. Viteshki of Poland. 2 years ago in Doha, he picked up the bronze. Last year in Grosseto, he picked up the silver. Can he pick up a gold? He's currently in 4th position. 40.05 with his first. And that's going to be an improvement. Might not bear by a lot. More than likely, it will still leave him in 4th position, but he has improved. Lifetime best of 47.33 for the pole. So he can throw further. He stays 4th. It is an improvement of 90 centimetres, 40.95 for Viteshki. Kim Lopez Gonzalez. He was silver in the shot put behind Pakbaz here. He won this event back in Lyon in 2013. He's also the gold medalist in the shot put from the Paralympics last year. Needs a personal best if he's to get up ahead of the leader. That's around the mid-40 mark though. Does improve on his first throw, 44.23, but he remains in 2nd position. Bukov of Belarus. He's been around a while, this man. He's got experience. Bronze all the way back in Sydney in 2000. That is a foul. More than likely.
They're still measuring it though, which is interesting. Just crept in.
Well, it looked from the naked eye as if it had gone out. Well, just snuck inside perhaps, where the first point of that discus landed. He's been given a measurement. It's a lifetime best as well. 41.10 for the man from Belarus. He's in 4th position. Danliuk, season best so far of 39.94, his 3rd attempt. Lifetime best of 43.77. That is out.
Sooner rather than later, that money is going to get hit, I fear, and they don't come cheap.
So he just releases a little bit too early there. You'll see the official there with the measuring pole. She puts a hand out. 2 fouls for Danliuk. Remains in 6th position. Does the man who finished 5th in this event 2 years ago. Chiang Chi-chung of Chinese Taipei. 9th position, 32.82. 37.05 his lifetime best. It won't matter this time, that's out.
Must be something in the water down there at the discus cage. They're hanging them all out to the right there.
Well, if we had the rain like yesterday, you could probably understand that with the slippery conditions, but today it's perfectly dry. Slight bit of sun earlier, bright enough, but a foul for Chiang.
think we're lucky that there's no track events on early this morning. With could be a couple of athletes in danger in lanes 1, 2 and 3 there.
Well, it's been a bit chillier this morning. Maybe it's lucky we haven't got too many early as well. Almost pulled a hamstring coming up the stand here. Cold, a little bit cold. It will warm up. Much colder yesterday. Here's Russell Short of Australia. He set a discus world record in this event back in Sydney in 2000. Obviously been broken since. That looked like it was a foul out the front, perhaps. Yes, it was. Red flag for Russell Short. Just spinning around a little bit too far, and the foot going over the mark and out of the circle. So Short in 8th position, a foul with his 3rd attempt. Spain's Hector Cabrera Yacer in 7th position, his 3rd attempt. He's won bronze in the Javelin here already. That's out near the 40 mark. His lifetime best is 41.18. He's going to need to get it well above that. He hasn't quite got there with this one. I'd say that's just under his season best. It is 38.53. His season best is 39.92, but he stays 7th. Well, here's the man who let rip with a massive throw a few minutes back. He's in 1st position, Hermanus Blum. His 3rd attempt for the South African, 47.69. A moment or two ago. Just watching that left foot at the front there. It's a big mark, but I'm just wondering whether that left foot, whether it's given the white flag or not. White flag's been given, so that will be a mark. He's given that some. That's out right near the 50 mark. This is an improvement, I think. Oh, it is. 48.72, a new African record. Don't they love it? Pakbaz, the pressure's on. Defending champion, he's in the bronze medal position. Looking to add gold to the shot put he's already won. At the moment, though, it's only going to be bronze. He's going to have to break his lifetime best, the Iranian. It's up there. 47.81 is his lifetime best.
Could be close to challenging that, I think.
Yeah, 41.45 in his last. Lopez Gonzalez is in 2nd place, 44.23. He's going to go ahead of that. I think he's going to split the Spaniard and the South African. He has 46.74 for Iran, Saman Pakbaz. Marek Wyszynski of Poland in 5th position. His 3rd attempt, 40.95 his best. Improvement of 90 centimetres with his 2nd on his 1st. Needs more improvement again. He may have got it as well. I think he has. That looks like it's only 42-metre mark with that throw. We'll see how good my guesstimating is in a moment or two. I've gone for the 42-metre mark. Not too far off, 41.66. He stays in 4th position. So that's the end of the 3rd round, and Hermanus Blum of South Africa with a new African record, 48.72 leads from Pakbaz, who's the man who won shot put gold here. He's in 2nd, defending champion, and Kim Lopez Gonzalez of Spain is in the bronze medal position.
So in the F37 shot for Poland, It's Thomas Skubak. Four field events going on simultaneously. 13:12 is his lifetime best. F37 being the nominally second strongest physically of the coordination impairment categories. And that's the lead, 12 meters 54. And a pass master for Lithuania, Mindaugas Bilius. It's the reigning European shot and discus champion. Reigning Paralympic shot champion. Largely unbalanced the man to beat. Dimitris Silovs in this as well. He's won one of Latvia's 4 gold medals, with Diana Didzite claiming the other 3. Bilius, 12 meters 50. It's the silver medal position. So Dimitris Silovs for Latvia as they're in search of gold number 5. What a week they've had. They also have Donats done this in this also, so they have prospects. That would be a red flag for Silovs.
Ahmed Ali of Kuwait. His lifetime best was set this year. It's at 11.69 meters. 2 Kuwaitis in this event. Dari Bouti as well. He may be challenging for medals, Bouti, if he can shake it somewhat. Well, that was Ali's attempt, though. This the F37 standing through coordination impairment category. He likes it. He's in 4th position, 11.53.
To the track then, the men's 100 meters T53. And a man who's won 3 gold medals so far at London 2017. Brent Lakatos, gold in the 2, the 4 and the 8. The reigning world and Paralympic champion over 100 meters. Long sign for Korea. No medals here yet for Yu Byung-Young, 4th in the 400 and the 800, 5th in the 200, but he did win 4 medals in the last Asian Games. Silver in the 8, bronze in the 2 and the 4 for Francis Pierre Fairbont. Double relay world champion back in the noughties for Thailand, Sopa Interson. The 2013 100 meters bronze medalist for Brazil, Arisvaldo Silva. Disqualified here in the 200 and the 400. 2 relay golds in Athens for Pichek Krunjet. And the 2012 silver medalist over 100 meters for China, Zhao Yufei, who was 12th in the 400 meters. It's the top 3 to go through, plus the next 2 fastest losers. So So Lakatos hasn't swept the boards. He was 5th in the 1500 meters, but gold in the 2, the 4 and the 8. That'll do. Lakatos, Yu, Fairbank, Itterson, Silva, Krunche, Chao. So away they go in the 100 meters. Lakatos flying away, and also silver for Brazil. Fairbank going well for France, but it's Lakatos out of lane 2 for Canada who'll get the win. Lakatos takes it, Fairbank and silver, and 14.99 the winning time. Squarely, he's the man to beat. But Fairbank, who is second behind Lakatos in the 800 meters, will provide quite a challenge in the final. Rounded down to 14.98, and he keeps up his excellent run.
Lakatos is one of the first men to call out to have the world champs here in London in every single world championship, so he loves this stadium and loves the crowd, and shows us what he's made of just there.
Yes, got away brilliantly out of 2, did the Canadian. 100 meters, the only title he won at the Paralympic Games in Rio, but he won 4 medals there overall. 3 golds in each of the last 2 world championships, based here in England, in Loughborough, with his wife, Steph Reed, and she's had her golden success here as well this week. Fairbank coming through in second place. Just wanted to edge ahead of the Brazilian Silva into third. It's been one of the primary campaigners, Brent Lakatos, to have the World Championships return here. It might happen. Remember Sydney 2000, there were so many words that it had been the best Olympics and Paralympics up to that stage, and it should stay there forever. There has been a very, very good games here, especially if your name is Brent Lakatos. In search of gold number 4, Lakatos, Fairbank and Silva qualify.
Lopez Gonzalez in the 4th round of the Discus F12 category. That will be given a red flag. All that effort to get out there and measure it, to find out it's a red flag. Out there around the 47-metre mark it was, but doesn't matter. Pakbaz of Iran, the reigning champion, currently in second position. 48.72, you can see the mark he needs to get to. He's got 1.98 metre to make up. Lifetime best of 47.81. He looks like he's gone out there, that's a foul. He liked it as well. That would have been a new lifetime best for him, but it's not going to be. It would have also taken him into first position. He knew straight away as well. His hands go up as soon as he goes out. He sneaks out of a shot there, but this is up near the 50 mark. That would have put him in first position. Disappointment for Pakbaz. He stays in the silver medal position. He has 2 left. Chad Paris.
Yeah, as you said, he's got 2 left, so he knows he's got a big one in him. He's just got to be able to chuck it out there without the red flag.
Well, here's the man he would have overtaken. He hasn't. And Manus Blum, that's a foul as well. Left foot, and that was over 50. So we've had 2 throws back to back, which would have been leading throws in this competition. Oh, laughs all round. I know he's in first place, but he misses out.
Now the championship record is 11 years old, 50.66 from Sun Haitao, who also holds the world record set in Athens 04. 50.66, 52.51 are those respective marks. Blom with the African record. It's obviously a national record too.
Yeah, that one definitely landed on the tape then, so very, very close to that 50.66 mark.
F37 shot put. Go elsewhere in the stadium. Kuznadin Norbekov of Uzbekistan. Looking to be in good form. It's been a solid championships for them, by the way. They won the Javelin famously.
Norbekov's already picked up a gold in the discus as well, so he's looking for a double in these championships. He's on his way as well, 13.82. First place.
Discus tending to be his strongest event. This is Kubiak of Poland. Currently in second place, behind our new leader, Norbekov. It's round 2, 12.54, his opening attempt. That's good. Well, if it improves. It'll be by a tight margin. Again, it's around that 12.5-meter mark, but actually won't put him any further. 8 centimeters behind, 12.46. So, Bilius. Lithuania, another fine throwing nation, both on the para and the IAAF circuits. 3-time European champion, twice in the shot put, once in the discus, and the reigning Paralympic champion. 12 meters 50, having him in third place going into this. He's our new leader, 14 meters 71, and he's exactly where he wanted to be, though a bit later than he planned. Silovs has already won 1 gold here. It's going to be around 13.5, if that. It was a no throw in the opening round. Should be in the top 5. Better than that, top 3, bronze medal position, 12.64.
Weather's been an improvement on the final day of these championships. We've been blessed with the good weather throughout, except for day 9 yesterday. Crowds have been really enjoying themselves. There have been youngsters everywhere coming out at the start of their school holidays now, and even last week when they were at school, being able to come on school trips. It's been fantastic to see.
Vitetsky in the F12 discus is currently in 4th place. It's his penultimate throw, needs an extra 2 meters plus, needed to get beyond 40 to have a chance of getting above the current bronze medalist, Kim Lopez Gonzalez. It's the right range. It's an improvement, 42.56, but he stays 4th for Poland.
Kim Lopez Gonzalez of Spain. Shot put gold last year in Rio. European champion in this event. Currently in the bronze medal position. This is 5th throw. Has work to do. Work indeed. And he steps out. That will be a red. Doesn't like it straight away. No improvement there. Fast spin. Bad release. Steps out. Stays third. All in that order.
The man in second place for Iran, Saman Pakbaz, the defending world champion, and now the world shot put champion too. 2 meters just about behind our leader from South Africa, Hermanus Blom. And in the previous round, both threw out to 50, but got red flags. That's a big one. Blom's position is under threat. It's a white flag. 48.72, where the South African is from round 3. Pakbaz is really challenging now. Got a way out towards 50. Pakbaz has thrown a lifetime best. It's the leading throw. The gold medal position, 48.86 for Saman Pakbaz. Over to you, Hermanus Blom.
We said there was 2 throws left, and geez, they made the most of it, these boys. So.
Oh, he loves it! It's over 50. That's the lead back. He's going back into the gold medal position. He's record chasing too. Brilliant throw by Blom. And the 11-year-old championship record is gone. Blom throws 51.16 in the lead for South Africa. And it's inside 1.5 meters of the 13-year-old world record.
You just said what you can do, I can do better there. That's serious throwing.
Shot put. Norbakov, our leader for Uzbekistan. The new discus world champion. Holds all the titles he can in that. It's around 15 meters. It's around his leading throw. Norbakov seeing Bilius throw wonderfully. That 14.71 for Lithuania. Has Norbakov got the lead back for Uzbekistan? He was leading earlier. He's leading again now. 14 meters, 87.
So the second heat of the men's 100 meters T53. We saw Brent Lakatos go through a few moments ago in first place as he continues a chase of 4 golds. Ponsagompayo, silver in Rio behind Lakatos, goes next, as does Mickey Bushel, who won the gold here back in 2012 in front of his home fans, who's also the reigning European champion. In lane 2, Nicolas Brignoni, 8th over 200 metres here and 7th over the 400 metres. There is Payo, silver in Rio last year. Silver in both that 200 and 400 already. The teaching assistant from Brooklyn, New York, Brian Seaman, goes in lane 4. Korean Jung Don Ho, silver at the 2014 Asian Para Games, will go from lane 5. Al-Ghanidal of Saudi Arabia, who was 8th in 2016 last year in Rio and 4th back in 2013, will go from 6th. And Mickey Bushel, the personal trainer from Telford, who won gold here in this event back in London 2012, silver in 2013, and he's the reigning European champion. A massive crowd gives the roar for Mickey Bushel, who'll go from lane 7. So Brignoni in 2, Pio in 3, Seaman in 4, Jung in 5, Argonidal in 6, and Bushel in 7. First 3 automatically qualify. So away they're getting. Bushel gets away very fast on the outside, and also Pio in lane 3. It's a racing 2 at the moment between Bushel on the outside and Pio on the inside. It's Bushel who has the lead at the moment, but Pio's coming back. Pio takes it, Bushel second, and Brian Seaman of the United States will go through in 3rd position. Well, Mickey Bushel got away quick, but that man there, Pongsakorn Pio, was quick enough to catch up.
Yeah, I think Bushel got away the best of the 2, but Pio just reeled him in, and they were wheel for wheel the whole way down, and he just picked him on the line.
14.99, the time given to Pongsakorn Pio. You see there, Bushel who gets away very quickly on the outside, but the first couple of metres, all of a sudden Pio explodes into action. The Thai who picked up silver last year in Rio. Bushel knows what it's like to win here, taking the gold medal 5 years ago at London 2012. He looks across, he sees Pongsakorn Pio, he thinks, I'm through to the final anyway, it doesn't matter, I'll take second. And Brian Seaman there in 3rd position. Pongsakorn Pio then takes 1st, Mickey Bushel goes through 2nd, Brian Seaman qualifies as the automatic in 3rd. So how does it look? Lakatos at the top, the 2 qualify, you and Argonidal.
So men's discus F12, 4 to throw. This is Marek Vitecki. Bronze 2 years ago in Doha at the last World Championships. It's dipping below 40, and 4th will be his fate here. Daniluk finishing in 5th. And Marek Vitecki finished 5th in the javelin, is 4th in the discus here. 2 medals in Swansea in the Europeans in 2014, 1 silver in this, bronze in the javelin, but the man will go back to Gorsov Bilkovsky with good memories but no medals. So the top 3. Lopez Gonzalez of Spain, 4.5 meters of the silver medal. The reigning European champion and former world champion from Lyon in 2013. It's gone out, and it was a red flag anyway. He went out of the throwing circle. So it's bronze for Spain and Kim Lopez Gonzalez. He gave it a lot there. And that went very, very wide and almost ended up in the track. Four no throws, but 2 very good ones. And it's bronze for Spain. Saman Pakbaz of Iran. Lifetime best in round 5 for the temporary lead, 48.86. And then Blom came straight out seconds later and overtook him spectacularly. This has to go beyond 50. He's put a huge amount into it. He's got it beyond 50, I think, or close to it. It won't be the gold, though. It'll be a new lifetime best. And Blom wins the gold for South Africa in his first major championships. That had everything left out there by Pakbaz. He couldn't have asked any more. He's broken his lifetime best twice, broken 50 meters for the first time in his life. 50.07, what a performer.
They didn't leave anybody wondering there, Will. They eased into the competition nicely and finished with a flurry. It was a really exciting couple of throws from the boys.
So here's the gold medalist, Ahmed of South Africa. Broken a championship record held since 2006 in Asen Sunhaitao, who also holds the world record. He likes this. Not going to be good enough though. It's been given a red flag, but it doesn't matter. He picks up gold for South Africa. Jimenez Blom with a new championship record. .16. 11 years in the making. Hugs all around. There is your champion. South Africa's magnificent World Championships continues. Jimenez Blom with a championship record takes gold. Pakbaz couldn't add to his earlier shot put gold. He takes silver in a new lifetime best. And Kim Lopez Gonzalez picks up the bronze medal, the man who got gold back in 2013.
Dunzis of Latvia in the shot put. We have got 5 field events going on at the moment. 2 shot put, 1 discus, 1 javelin, 1 long jump. And right now, in this F37 shot put, Lithuania are up there, thanks to Dunzis. Lifetime best as well, 13 meters 13. Poland of 2 pushing up, Latvia trying to get another medal. And Uzbekistan are up there too. Bilius now in round 3. 14.71. In second place is the second round, should I say. And he's in first place by a long way, and that's even better. The reigning European and Paralympic champion, 15 meters 70 is the season's best. Anna Grimaldi of New Zealand. Such success for her in Rio. And here she goes in the women's long jump T47.
The gold medalist from last year. It's a white flag. It's over 5 meters. Lifetime best of 5.62 for Anna Grimaldi. She goes in the first place, 5.18 for the New Zealander. Polly Mayton of Great Britain. Cheers for her. She's already managed to get 5th in the 100 metres at these championships. She finished 7th in Rio last year. Lifetime best of 5.19, season best of 5.06. Well, that might be above her season best. Might even be knocking up there towards her lifetime best. Season best 5.06, season second, it equals her season best. Talia Williams of the United States of America. Outside the medals in Rio last year. She does have a lifetime best of 5.34, though her season best 5.32. Not too far off what Polly Mayton just jumped a moment or two ago. Looks clear enough from the board. It was 2 centimetres below Mayton. She's in 3rd position, 5.04.
Dunzis of Lithuania in the 4th round of the shot. 13.13 lifetime best earlier. Same range, might have improved a bit. 13:07 stays in the bronze medal position. Norbekov of Uzbekistan. 14:87 in round 2. For the man who's now won the last 2 world discus titles. He's the reigning Asian champion in that, Paralympic champion in that. Silver in the shot put in the Asian Games in Incheon in 2014. The best he's ever done in this discipline, but he's second now. F37, coordination impairment. 15 meters thereabouts. That's an improvement. Possibly. 15:70 is Bilius's mark. It's not beyond that. It's not beyond the 15-meter line. Great crowds already for a Sunday morning session. Maybe 15,000 in here. Norbekov, 14:69. He stays in second. It's Bilius who leads for Lithuania. The 2-in-a-row European champion and the reigning Paralympic champion from Rio. And you can see why. That looks around 16 meters. Now the championship record is 16 meters 15 from Jadon in Lyon 4 years ago at the Stade de Rome. It's under threat here. A new championship record for Mindaugas Bilius, 16 meters 26.
Back to the women's long jump T47, Talia Williams, her second attempt, currently in 3rd position. Just 2 centimetres separates her and Great Britain's Polly Maiden is in the silver medal position. Looks clear, that looks longer as well. Tight on that takeoff, tight indeed. 5:17, she moves up into the silver medal position behind Anna Grimaldi of New Zealand.
And also in the long jump, by the way, is Amarat Lalwala Paliagaranas. She's in 6th place and we'll be seeing her on the track in the next half hour. It's a busy old morning for the Sri Lankan.
So you saw the pit being braked out. There is Smaragdi of Greece, who's in 5th position. Silver medalist at the European Championships back in 2014 when they were held in Swansea. She was 8th in the 100 metres at these championships. Time now on the long jump. Good distance back from the board there. Certainly given the white flag, there was no issues there because she was well back. You see there, she's only just got up to the edge of the board, so losing out slightly on the leap itself. Smadji, 5:02, she's in 4th position. So Polly Maiden, after her opening round jump, was in 2nd position. She's now back in the bronze medal position behind Williams of the US and Anna Grimaldi, the Paralympic champion. There's only 1 centimetre that separates them. 13 centimetres required from the Brit if she wants to get into the gold medal spot. Away she goes. That there, I think, was a foul. Front foot way over the mark there on the board. Tough old event this, you need to get it right, Chad Paris.
Yeah, you're right, it's always an exciting event, this one, over the last couple of championships, Doha and Rio. I remember it to be one of the more exciting events, so it always comes down to the final jumps as well.
I think Polly knew straight away then when she jumped that she was over the mark. So she stays 3rd. Tamrakulu of Turkey. She's in 6th position at the moment, 7 taking place in this. Improvement required from the Turk, nothing the matter with the jump. I think that right leg there just dragging may have got her around the 490 odd mark. If that hadn't have happened with the right leg, she would have been up around 5. Just see there, right leg coming down slightly in front. So she's looking around the 480 odd. There it is, 487, a new lifetime best though for Tamakulu of Turkey.
Still plenty more to give on that jump too.
Well, here's the lady who's in the silver medal position. 5:17. She's only 1 centimetre behind. You see there in number 1, Anna Grimaldi. So her season best is 5:32. So she has it in her. Her lifetime best 5:34. Just outside the medals last year in 5th position in Rio. She's certainly in the medal positions at the moment. The 20-year-old from the United States, that there isn't going to be any good. Way over the board. You'll see here the takeoff leg, just a slight stutter there. And the right toes well over the mark into the plasticine. No doubt whatsoever. So confirmation with her coach. She stays 2nd, 5:17 her best.
And the Sri Lankan, Amara Lalwala Palliaguranas, has skipped the next 2 rounds because she's got 400 action to concentrate on. Shot put to concentrate on for us now for the time being. A solid throw by Dundas in the bronze medal position. F37 shot put. It's coordination impairment. 13:13 is best. Norbakov in 2nd place for Uzbekistan, 14:87. Bit of a gap. Needs to add almost 2 meters in order to get into the silver medal position.
I'll tell you what, Will, you'd feel a little bit hard done by having a 400-metre final right at the same time as your long jump at a World Championships.
In fairness, there's been a couple of incidents, hasn't there, throughout these championships. I think Joanna Major was one of them. She was running the long jump at the same time. I think she was running the maybe the 400 metres. I can't remember, 400 or 800 metres at the time. She went straight from the pit, straight to the race, straight back to the pit again. So you have to credit the athletes, though, with actually making the effort, as Norbakov goes with his 5th attempt in 2nd position, the Uzbekistani.
Yeah,
Butrago of Colombia as well was in one of the long jump competitions, came out, won a heat of the 400, went back competing again. I think finished 5th or 6th.
Chad Paris, the man, for only the 2 occasions, the 100 and 200, they're nowhere near each other.
Yeah, we had 3 consecutive days of competition, but nothing crazy like what these girls have to contend with.
You can't doubt their abilities and staying power. That man's got some too, but he's in 2nd position. Norbakov of Uzbekistan. That's because this man, Mindaugas Bilius of Lithuania, who's set a championship record. With his 4th attempt, 16:26. Can he go further? Well, it's out there. One attempt remaining after this one. Good balance. 16:16, so it doesn't improve on that championship record from round 4.
Anna Grimaldi, the Paralympic champion, is our leader at halfway in the women's long jump, 5:18. Williams in 2nd, Matt on 3rd. For France, it's Angelina Lanza, regular European medalist. Bronze for the 1, the 2 and the long jump in Grosseto last year. No major global championship medals yet for the Togoese athlete based in Lyon, the home of the 2013 championships, but she studied in Lumiere University there and a Coventry University as well for a couple of semesters. They literally did send her there. Caught the board well, did Lanza. And that might be an improvement on 5 meters. This is T47, so it's the below elbow or wrist category, which obviously will have an impact on how you shift your balance when you're in the air. Her best of the day, 5 meters 03, and she's in 4th place. Really zipping through the competition.
Thomas Schubach of Poland, his final attempt in 4th position. .13.13 is where he needs to get up to. That is Dundes, who's in 3rd position. Well, that won't be there though. No improvement, he stays 4th. Dundes of Lithuania. Guaranteed a bronze. And that's what he'll get. New lifetime best with his 3rd throw is good enough for Lithuania to pick up bronze. So Kushnadin Norbakov, bronze in this event in Rio, guaranteed to pick up a silver and improve on that. He won gold in the discus already at these championships. Something special required here. Needs to find around 1.5 meters or more. It's out there, but it won't be enough. Norbakov will pick up the silver medal. He does. No improvement. 14.87 though with his 2nd. Not a bad championships. Gold in the discus. Silver in the shot put. That's because this man, Mindaugas Bilius, the defending Paralympic champion, also the world champion. He's 4th in the discus here. Missed out in the medal there. A new championship record here, though. Throw number 6. He may have improved it even further. Jia Dong had the championship record from 4 years ago in Lyon. He no longer holds it. This man does. 16.10, it doesn't matter. Lithuania have picked up gold through Mindaugas Bilius. New championship record. Celebrations, congratulations. That's what it's all about. The men's shot put F37, world champion, from Lithuania. Thumbs up indeed. Glad he was watching where he went there. I didn't want him to fall over. Celebrations aplenty on a lovely day here in London. So there's confirmation of a championship record for Mindaugas Bilius. Lithuania also take bronze through Dundas with a lifetime best, and in between, it's the Uzbekistani Kuzhnedin Novakov with silver. So back to Polly Mayton in round 4 of the women's long jump T47. She's in 3rd position. Equaled her season best early on. Needs more. Well, she's over the 5-metre mark. I think that's okay. I think it might have been given a white flag. Oh, it's tight. It's tight. She's improved, a new season best, 5.11, but she stays in 3rd. Paralympic champion, Anna Grimaldi, the leader, over the 5-metre mark. White flag given for Anna Grimaldi.
Had to pull out of the 100 and the 200 due to injury concerns to be able to prepare for this long jump event, Telson.
So she's putting all her efforts into the event. She believes she's got the most chance of winning a gold. 5:09, no improvement, but she does stay in 1st position by just 1 centimetre from Talia Williams. Minuscule margins, that's what wins you events on the track or in the field. This lady needs to make up 1 centimetre if she is to go level with Grimaldi, but she needs to go to make up 2 centimetres if she's going to go further. She can do it. She's got a lifetime best of 5:34. Her season best is 5:32. So it's not impossible. Off she goes. It's tight at the board. Given a white flag. This here will be very interesting indeed. I think she might have taken the lead. She's not sure. She has. 5:27. She moves ahead of Anna Grimaldi into the gold medal position with 1 jump remaining.
I told you these girls leave it to the last few jumps to make it exciting for everyone, and they haven't disappointed us yet today.
Oh, the adrenaline's running down there. It's running up here as well. Tangakulu of Turkey. Her 5th attempt. New lifetime best of 4:87 though. She's beaten her previous mark and smashed it. Tangakulu. But that's up near the previous mark. It's given a white flag. She might be very similar to what she got before. She has to be happy with that. She has to be happy with the competition so far, having beaten her lifetime best. 11 centimetres further on her lifetime best already for Dilba Tangakulu of Turkey, 4:82, so she stays in 6th position. Angelina Lanza. Disappointment last year in Rio, missing out by just 1 place. At the moment, it's disappointment again, unless you can find something. Mayton of Great Britain in 3rd, 8 centimetres ahead of this lady from France. That is a foul. Missed the board altogether, went straight through the board. So back to the drawing board for the run-up. She's got about 30 or 40 centimetres over there. Difficult times. One more to rectify it, Chad Paris.
Yeah, one last jump for her, and Coach Ilya telling her what she needs to be doing for the final one.
Well, this lady's already running the 100 metres at these championships. She's got speed. She finished 8th, made the final. Samiraji of Greece. Fair way back from the board. No doubt there about the white flag. No doubt whatsoever. .491, so 5th position for the Greek. This lady is in 3rd position. Polly Mayton looking for a first major championship medal. Season best already. That's a foul though, red flag, way over the board. This will show you. There it is. Well over. Second foul of the competition. Her best, 5.11. New season best for her. She stays 3rd. This lady, though, the Paralympic champion with her final jump in 2nd position. We'll need to come up with something in the last couple of attempts. She's gold medalist, who knows what it's like to stand at the top of the podium. Bronze here in this event in Doha in 2015. It's tight on the board. It's a white flag though. She ummed and ahed about it. It's going to be tight. She doesn't think so, she shook the head. Oh, that's not too bad. That's where you want to be. 5.21. She stays 2nd. Well, Talia Williams won't be jumping again. So it gives Grimaldi a golden opportunity because Talia Williams has to run the women's 400 metres T47, which gets underway in around 11 minutes' time. That lady there is still jumping though, but it's a red for Temra Kalu of Turkey.
Just imagine the scenes if Anna Grimaldi gets up on her last jump and Williams is left with only having had 5.
But that's the price you pay, isn't it? When you enter these events, you know what the schedule might be, and you take a chance, and that's what Talia Williams is doing. I suppose in one way, she could give herself a chance of winning 2 gold medals, or you put all your cards on the table and you hope for the best, and that's what she's going to do as Lanza of France moves up for her 6th and final attempt as she aims to finally pick up a medal. Nothing the matter with the takeoff. No requirements of a foul there. She's well over the 5-metre mark. 5.45 is her lifetime best. It's also a season best. She finished 6th in this event back in 2015. She's a bronze medalist in the European Championships, and she was 4th in Rio last year. Just sat back slightly, which may have lost her a few centimetres, but she's up in 2nd place. 5.22 with a final jump. How happy is she? So that means Grimaldi goes back to 3rd position, and it means that Polly Maton will go back in the fourth. So you saw Maton there, she's got some pressure on her now. Smaraggi with her final attempt, the Greek. That won't be an improvement. That's below the 5 metre mark. No doubt that it was a fair jump. No illegalities in there. Way back from the board, but it's under the 5 metre mark. And Smaraggi will bid farewell to the London audience by finishing in 5th position, 486 for the Greek. So here she is, Polly Maton. The pressure is on. She's 4th. Her final attempt, the women's long jump, T47. She needs to find 11 centimetres. She may well have done it. But she likes it. She's out of the pit straight away. She's happy with what she's jumped. Now she has to wait. Got jump champ Paris.
She got out of the pit very fast then, getting real excited. Looking forward to seeing what the distance is.
I think she might be in the medals. She's up to second. A new lifetime best, 5:23. 4 centimetres above her previous lifetime best. The lady who's already raced over 100 here, she showed the speed. She showed new lifetime best. Great Britain into the medals again.
Williams due to jump next, but she's on the start line for the 400 final.
So it's up to Anna Grimaldi. The Paralympic champion is out of the medals at the moment. Her 6th and final attempt. She's 1 centimetre outside Lanza of France. Here she goes. That's a red flag. So Anna Grimaldi is going to miss out on the medals at the World Championships less than a year after picking up a gold medal. That means that the lady who's out on the track now is about to run the 400 metres.
Well, I'm just looking at her down in the track, and I think she realises she's in her starting blocks.
Well, what a moment as we see confirmation of Grimaldi missing out, but Talia Williams now has to concentrate on a 400 metres final, knowing she's just been awarded gold in the long jump, T47. There she is. Talia Williams, she was 5th in Rio last year. I'm not sure if that's a smile or concentration, but she is the winner of the women's long jump T47 as she lines up for the 400 metres.
She was looking across, great from Maton to get on the board with her last attempt, but Williams was looking across and put her hand to her mouth when she realised that she'd got the gold. But fantastic for Britain and Polly Maton.
And we have to remember as well that Williams gave up that 6th attempt. She put the pressure on herself. She jumped. Her 5th jump was the winning one of 5:27. She beat that lady there, Polly Maton, who picked up the silver by 4 centimetres. And that lady there from France, Angelina Lanza, has picked up the bronze medal. She was 4th last year, that lady in Rio. She's now in the medal. She knows what it feels like. But if you're wondering where the gold medalist is and why the USA flag isn't there, she's currently in lane 2, getting ready for the 400 metres. Confirmation, Talia Williams, you'll see her again in a couple of minutes. 5:27, she wins the gold. Polly Maton with a new lifetime best, silver for Great Britain, and Angelina Lanza of France, Chad Paris, picks up 3rd.
Yeah, it's an interesting sort of call room. Normally you sit out there 25 minutes before the race with all your competitors, and she's out there in the long jump.
So here she is, ready for the final of the women's 400 metres T47, Talia Williams. How about that for a packed schedule? Has to get in the zone and concentrate on winning another medal. Well, the hashtag at this event is Be the Next.
She might be the next again.
Might reference the hashtag from the previous World Championships too, beyond incredible. Lovely, lovely morning it is here in London on Sunday, day 10 of these World Para-Athletics Championships. It's a brilliant crowd again here for a Sunday morning. There should be around 20,000. Lots of speculation about where the next championships may be. 3 or 4 cities being bandied about, and including here.
Speculation as well as to where Wisby, the Paralympic mascot, has gone. Where are you, Wisby? Loads of British flags in attendance. Polly Mason was the recipient of that support just a few moments ago. And the sun's come out. It's blazing sunshine, World Downing.
It's not something he's used to, being from Ireland, Tolson, but put out some good weather here, that's for sure.
We did go to Doha 2 years ago, and he forgot to take the sun cream. It was about 37 degrees at 10 o'clock in the morning.
Well, don't worry, I made sure I put my sunscreen in for that. Had a good bath for that before I was out of the track every day.
Lucky in preparation is World Downing when it comes to things in life, but there's no doubting his commentary skills.
The final of the women's 400 meters T47 features the Paralympic champion Li Lu, the world champion Aruna Liebenberg, the Asia-Oceania champion Lalwala Paliaguranes, and the new long jump world champion. On the outside in lane 9 for Kenya, first major championship for Irene Tanui. Lane 8 for Japan, bronze in the 400 meters in Rio, Sai Tsuji. Ninth in the 200 meters here in London, and 4th in the 400 in Rio for Chile, Amanda Serna. 10th in the 200 meters for India, Jayanti Behera. She's just finished 7th in the long jump. The reigning Asia-Oceania champion for Sri Lanka, Amara Lalwala Paliaguranes. The reigning world champion from South Africa, silver in the 200 meters here, Aruna Liebenberg. The reigning Paralympic 400 meters champion, bronze in the 100 and the 200 here in London for China, Li Lu. And in lane 2, the new, and I mean new, world long jump champion, Talia Williams, goes for a second gold in the space of 5 minutes. No Unitas Castillo here. Liebenberg, the world champion. Li Lu, the Paralympic champion. So Williams in 2, Li Lu 3, Liebenberg 4, Lalwala Paliaguranes in 5, Becker 6, Serna 7, Tsuji 8, Tanui 9. The final of the women's 400 meters, T47. champion Liebenberg away well, and the Paralympic champion Lilu also. Williams, the new long jump champion, struggling in the inside, trying to fight back from lane 2, but Liebenberg has started well. Lilu also. Tsuji going excellently for Japan in lane 8 in the second from outside lane. But here goes Liebenberg for South Africa, way out in front at the halfway mark. Silver in the 200 meters here, and looking very good in the 400. They hit the closing straight. It's between the defending world champion Liebenberg and the Paralympic champion Lilu, and Lilu's closing in. Liebenberg's in trouble. Liebenberg's in big trouble. It's Lilu for China. The Paralympic champion Lilu is going to take it. 57-23. Liebenberg with the silver. Tsuji the bronze. Serna in 4th place. Williams, the long jump champion, might have got 5th. But what a finish for Li Lu. The Paralympic champion gets her first world title, and the defending world champion is dethroned right at the end.
Yeah, well, with 150 to go, Li Lu was absolutely nowhere, and Liebenberg had it all wrapped up, and then just tightened up with that about 50 to go, and Li Lu came out of nowhere.
Well, it's like something. Tsuji gets the bronze, but in a way it's reminiscent of one of the coordination impairment categories where an athlete can tie up remarkably quickly in the closing stages. It's what's happened to Liebenberg here. She does seem content with silver. Lilu has the gold. Her 3rd medal here. Bronzes in the 1 and 2. Gold in the 4. Liebenberg away well. Lilu also on her inside. Flying start from Tsai 2G of Japan in lane 8. Able-bodied handball player as well. Bronze in the 400 in Rio. She set up brilliantly, but this is where Liebenberg came up very strong, and you might wonder, with what was to happen, did she go too strong in the first half?
Yeah, I think so. Like, if you see with about 200 to go here, I was watching it, and Li Lu, I thought that she was a chance, but then you just sort of look at Liebenberg here, and she's just so far ahead. That inside lane as well, you can't discount that, but Li Lu was a fair way off as they come with this home straight to go, and then put the foot down, and she was like a rat up a drain pipe. Went extremely fast down that home straight, very, very fast.
And Liebenberg really tying up and struggling at this stage, and Li Lu got her chance. She saw the opening, shot past the South African, dethroned, losing her world title, and Li Lu adds the world crown to the Paralympic one. Lifetime best for her as well, with Liebenberg 2nd, Tsai 2G took 3rd. Serna 4th, and Talia Williams did indeed finish in 5th place. Liebenberg just knew that there was nothing left. Talia Williams somehow still with something in reserve. She came up from 8th to 5th very quickly, but Li Lu is the new world champion.
Look at the relief on her face. She's just finished that 400, and it goes from pain to...
At this stage, she must have thought it was gone, but then with Liebenberg slowing up, belief again, acceleration, the adrenaline kicking in, and Li Lu, who at one stage you're taught to never think that it's gone, but she saw a chance when it looked lost. Li Lu wins the gold. Lifetime best, 57.23. Liebenberg, the silver for South Africa, and Tsai 2G, the bronze for Japan. Honourable mention for the long jump champion, Williams in 5th. So the men's F34 Javelin. And it's a good, strong, talented field in this final. Features the Paralympic champion, Mauricio Valencia of Colombia, the European champion, Radmilo Baranin of Montenegro, The reigning Asian and world champion, Wang of China, and the former world and Paralympic champion, Mohsen Qaidi of Iran. And remember, F34, coordination impairment, strongest of the seated competitors. So 3 throws at once. It's Mauricio Valencia, the Paralympic champion. That's his 3rd throw. Puts him into the lead. 35-21. So Wang Yangzhan of China, the defending world champion, Asian champion as well. This is 3rd round throw, going out to around 33 meters. Wang from Shanghai, previously discus champion at London 2012, but going into 2nd position here. Mohsen Qaidi of Iran, the Paralympic champion in the Javelin in London and the world champion in Lyon. This going all the way out, just shy of 35 meters. Qaidi won silver here in the shot put. And that good enough for the silver medal for him. 34.88, knocking Wang down to 3rd. So, Konstantinos Passos with the final throw of the competition. Basically needs 14 meters beyond what he's done today in order to get into the medals. He hasn't been able to do that. So Mauricio Valencia gets the gold for Colombia. Terrifically high quality field. Nouri, the reigning Paralympic shot put champion, was down in 4th place. So the Paralympic champion is now the world champion too, Mauricio Valencia of Colombia. The former world and Paralympic champion Qaidi of Iran gets the silver, and the outgoing world champion Wang of China the bronze. So the women's F57 shot. The Paralympic champion, world record holder, Nadia Mejmej, goes in this. Along with Ortiz Hernandez, who's the reigning world champion from Doha. It's a mixture of 56s and 57s, with Mejmej the only 56. Issa of Ghana doesn't start. So here's the 3rd attempt then for Nassima Saifi. A regular major championship medalist in her own right. Again, a seated competition, so 3 throws at once. Nassima Saifi in the gold medal position, 10 meters, 59, and she won the discus here, remember. She's the discus Paralympic champion also. Ortiz Hernandez of Mexico, her 5th attempt, having already thrown 10.38. Got that one out a good distance. 10.59, the target for set by Saifi, remember, who's passed up the rest of her throws. Ortiz Hernandez, 10.51, currently is the silver medal position. And Sophia Jalal for Algeria, her 5th throw. Again, around the 10.5 mark. Jalal, who's 3 times been the Javelin world champion, Paralympic champion as well. She's in the bronze medal position. The event is still on. Mejmej in fourth. There's 3 throws remaining.
Men's F46 discus. Al Saleh. His first attempt. Morning of high drama. Heading into the afternoon it is as well. That's a foul for Al Saleh with his first up effort. The man from Kuwait doesn't get on the board. Matthias Schultz, silver already in the shot put in these championships. He was 5th in this event in the Europeans last year in Grosseto. That's out there around the 45-metre mark. His lifetime best is 46.38. His season best is 44.41. He'll go into first place regardless. He's being made to wait, is the German. New season best, 45.16 for Schultz. So the men's 5,000 metres T20 intellectual impairment category. Marquis Brannigan, the man we're looking out for. He's already been victorious over the 800 metres and 1,500 metres. He was silver in this event back in 2015. So 13 line up. This man here, Kamura, 33 years of age, took up para-athletics age 13. Inside him, Nakagawa, the gold medalist from 2015, defending champion. Aguero Santos says he first started the sport so his mother could channel his nervousness. Kaneko of Japan says he runs 20 kilometres every day. He'll need that here. Cordova Lopez, 20-year-old, first major championship for the Ecuadorian. Cristiano Pereira of Portuguese origins, silver in the 1,500 metres already at these championships. Can he match what another famous Cristiano from Portugal has done in football? Osto from Trabzon, his first major championships. Voljevic of Ukraine, 23-year-old, who's already gone the 800 and 1,500. Mohamed Hersi, who took up running at the age of 12. The Dane doing the dab. Steve Morris of Great Britain missed medals in the 1,500 metres here. Collected silver last night in the 800. Big cheer for him. There is Michael Brannigan, gold already over the 800 and 1,500. He was silver in this event back in 2015. He's also the 1,500 Paralympic champion. And Thomas Debrosset of Canada has won K1 gold in kayaking at the Canadian National Championships. British gun of France took up the sport after watching 1992 Olympics in Barcelona. Marquis Brannigan is the man to look out for. He holds the world record in this event, set this year in Torrance in California back in April. Nakagawa of Japan set the record back in Doha when he won gold in 2015. Goes second from the left of your screen there. And away they get. It's Brannigan who moves out in front, but it's also Cristiano Pereira who moves around the outside as well. They'll stay bunched for a good period of time. The pace really won't come on for a little while just yet, as Cristiano Pereira moves out. Now this is the intellectual impairment category. We have seen in some of the past races, especially in the 1500 metres, when the athletes do move out too quickly and really burn themselves up early on. So there's a bit of jostling at the back there. British Gun, who moved to the outside, the Frenchman, almost got himself tripped up, but as it stands at the moment, it is Cristiano Pereira of Portugal who's out in front by a good 10 or 12 metres as they move around into the back straight and complete the first 400 metres. 12.5 laps in this event. No real pace on at the moment, as you'd expect. But at one point, it will start getting very, very interesting indeed. Pereira out in front. A long way back to the rest of the field. Marquis Brannigan back in the pack, you can see at the back there. As Pereira exerts an advantage, but he will at some point get drawn back in with the rest of the runners. Ibrahim of Canada, who I mentioned was a former kayaker, is in second position, and Ozturk leads the peloton with a big gap opening up between first, second and the main group.
And the thing about Des Bessay as well, he was the twice Canadian national canoe champion, full stop. It's an astonishing gap very early on, with Cristiano Pereira rocketing way, way out in front. We do say about the T20s, tactics really don't come into it. But Pereira's opened up a massive, massive lead. Ozturk is leading the peloton, if you like, in third. Michael Brannigan in fourth place. Really good athlete, going for a hat-trick. We haven't seen that in the men's T20 before, by the way. The categories are being built on bit by bit since the T20s were brought back into the Paralympic spectrum back in 2011. We've seen it with Barbara Noviciel. She's won 3 major titles at T20 in the same championships. But it's Pereira way out in front, leading by 10 laps, with 10 laps to go.
We head back to the men's discus throw. F46, Ibrahim of Ukraine. Well, that's out there. Schultz of Germany was the leader. I'm not too sure if he's going to be any more. The German set a new season best. What's this man done? He's set one as well. The new leader, Dmitry Ibrahimov, 47.89. Silver back in this in 2013. Bronze in 2015. Rohit Kumar, his first major championships. He made his debut in Knotville last year. The Indians have done ever so well in the field events at these championships. That's out over the 40-metre mark. 48.56, his lifetime best set earlier this year. Kumar's in fourth position, 41.59. Here's Hal Jambao. Reigning champion from Doha 2 years ago. It's just stuck inside. I don't think it's going to be up there, though. with Ibrahim. This event not in Rio last year. The two Chinese to look out for. Wei and Long also in this competition. That man's Hao Jianbao. In second position, 46.62.
7.5 laps to go, and the men's 5,000 meters T20. It's a lead of 100 meters squarely for Cristiano Pereira of Portugal, with Michael Brannigan now in second place for the United States. It's the intellectual category, and athletes would have a proven lack of tactical ability. Pereira's gone way, way, way out ahead of everyone else. It's quite a risk, obviously. Brannigan is such an accomplished athlete at this. The first American athlete, autistic athlete from the United States to win a Paralympic gold medal. He made the NBC Nightly News that night. He leads by 100 meters, does Cristiano Pereira. This 21-year-old, now he's run 14 minutes 59 so far this season. 7 laps to go. It's quite a sight, this chat, though. What a lead in a 5,000 meters race.
He's gone a fair way out ahead, just taking the race by the horns, and he'll look to keep this one going. And yeah, the 5,000 metres have proved to be pretty exciting so far this championships. We saw the women's T54 last night, and that same event tonight as well in the men's.
Well, it's a 100-metre gap at the moment. That time there of Cristiano Pereira, 14.59. Marquis Brannigan, who's in second place, has run 50 seconds quicker than that this year. So that gives you an estimation of how quick Pereira has gone out in this race. He's come around into the home straight. There's a 100-metre gap at the moment between Cristiano Pereira and Michael Brannigan, who's in second place. And the man who won gold, Nagagawa, back in Doha 2 years ago from Japan, is currently coming around in fourth position. But this is quite a run from the man named with the same as Cristiano, who's famous from Portugal in a different sport. This one, Pereira. And he currently leads, although Brannigan now is starting to close the gap somewhat. It's down to about 80 metres at present. Michael Brannigan has come past to take 6 laps to go, so we are 2,400 metres gone left in this race. We've gone past the halfway mark.
Well, Pereira is there, and he's already starting to lap athletes. That's the Turkish athlete Emre Öztürk, who had been actually up in the 4 quite a bit, who now finds himself lapped by Pereira. And they're spread all over the track right now. Brannigan still about 100 metres behind.
And here's another interesting thing in this category with the intellectual impairment. With runners being lapped with people in front, they can sometimes interfere with their senses as to who they're actually chasing and who's in what position.
Well, Pereira has opened up a terrific lead here, a magnificent lead. We've got 5 laps to go. Now that's at 2,000 metres, or at the 3,000 metre mark. Now where he is right now is a minute behind Kenenisa Bekene's IAAF 5,000 metres world record. He's gone out that strong, probably too strong. But it's a T20 race and anything can happen. Brannigan is maybe about 80 metres behind now. Cristiano Pereira won silver in the 1,500 metres, silver in the 1,500 of the Europeans in Swansea. And we have seen in T20 races, the longer ones, athletes go out too strong and then not finish. He's got 1,800 to go. It's fantastic pace he's shown, but Brannigan looking for a big treble. We've never had this in T20 in the men's section since it came back. 2 world titles over 1,500 metres for Brannigan. He's the Paralympic champion as well in that. Pereira, who finished 7th in the 1,500 metres final, overtakes Kimura. And the gap is pretty much 100 metres now. Brannigan in the closing straight. And we've got 4 laps to go in this.
Well, Brannigan looked like he was struggling somewhat there, but Pereira on that last 100 metres into the straight, he kicked again and went even quicker. He's gone past other athletes. He's overtaken 3 or 4 and lapped them, and he's moving down the back straight. And in fairness, he may have got out quick, but he hasn't actually lost his form. He's looking very, very good.
It's an amazing 5,000 metres race. Ozturk, who you saw there, by the way, was not in third. He's now been lapped by Velikajevic, who's in third place, and the Japanese moving up into fourth. But what an astonishing race this is by Pereira.
Chad Paris, this is certainly a decent enough run, but can you see him burning himself out as he comes down this home straight here? Pereira is moving into the home straight in the final 100 metres of this lap. And he is running very, very quickly indeed.
He is. It's just going to be good to see if he can hold that form through. He is sitting out running in lane 2 there, which is interesting for these guys. Normally they'll hold the bend, and there he goes. You see him move into the bend. He goes straight onto the rail there. So Brannigan trying to chase him down, but Cristiano.
Not Ronaldo, it's Pereira. That was Brannigan you just saw a moment ago. Michael Brannigan. That man there is Cristiano Pereira. The same first name as Ronaldo, not the same second name, no. This man is a real athlete indeed on the parasport track. Cristiano Pereira, he's looking ever so good. He's up to around 11.5 minute mark now, and he's streaming around that back straight. He showed no signs whatsoever of tiring. The gap has remained the same. Brannigan, the man who picked up silver 2 years ago, he's heading for the same here. Michael Brannigan is really trying to work down. He's trying to pick up. He's trying to get Pereira, but at the moment, he can't get anywhere near him. Pereira's just lapping athletes for fun. Soon enough, he's going to be double lapping people. He's going that quick.
2:57 for that last 1,000 metres was very strong. Bekele in that 5,000 metres world record was doing laps of around 61 seconds towards the end. So Pereira's got 2 laps to go. Brannigan is still around 100 metres behind. It's only 800 metres for Pereira to hang on, and Brannigan, worth pointing out, silver in the 5,000 metres of the last World Championships. He's never won a major championship 5,000. In saying that, neither is Pereira. I think we're running out of superlatives for this race. There are athletes being lapped right across the field. There's Brannigan in the background now. Pereira with a lap and a half to go. 600 metres. And that lap was 71 seconds. It's only 10 seconds per lap off what Bekele was doing for his 5,000 metres world record in Hengelo 13 years ago. Pereira has kept the rate up fantastically well as he overtakes De Brizet. De Brizet has just overtaken Pereira. Doesn't want to be lapped, but Pereira's still going. The bell is on the way, and maybe gold is on the way for him as well if he can just hang on for the last 400. 13:18 at 4,600, and the lead over Brannigan is 100 metres.
And it doesn't look like it's going to slow at all the pace from Cristiano Pereira. He looked very comfortable indeed as he came around and take the bell, and he's now speeding up. Michael Brannigan's doing his best, but he's 100 metres behind. This is one of the most fantastic 5,000 metre runs in any class I think I've ever seen. The man has got out from the front straight away. He's moving in to the final 250 metres. The man who he's lapped there, Thomas De Brizet, he will not let him go past. He keeps on kicking again. He says, you're not going to lap me for a second time. But here goes Cristiano Pereira. He's into the final 200 metres. He's down to 150. Michael Brannigan's not going to catch him. He's not going to do the treble. It's going to be Cristiano Pereira as he moves around into the final 100 metres. We'll just now wait to see what time he comes up with. He's going to smash the championship record, there's no doubt about that. He's missed out on the world record that's held by Michael Brannigan, but Daisuke Nakagawa's record is going to go. He comes across the line, 14:29.81, a new championship record for Cristiano Pereira of Portugal. What an athlete, what a run. Michael Brannigan comes across and takes the silver in just over 14:40. And coming around now into the home straight, that's the Ukrainian Pablo Valevic, who's going to pick up the bronze, but he is miles behind. Here comes the man who's going to win the bronze medal. In the background there, Nakagawa, who won in Doha 2 years ago, will pick up fourth. But Bolyevich has picked up the bronze medal for the Ukrainian. He also ran here in the 8 and 1500. He's picked up bronze though in the 5,000 metres. Nakagawa, the dethrone champion, comes across in fourth. But it's Cristiano Pereira, that man there, who has led from start to finish. He opened up a lead of around 50 metres straight away in the first few laps. We didn't think he'd stay with it. Oh, what do we know? He stayed with it and set a championship record, 14:29.80. Chad Paris, what a run.
Very, very impressive run from Pereira there. I couldn't believe how he took it out right from the start. And I thought there was a point where Brannigan could come back and get him. We were just waiting for him to slow down Pereira or Brannigan to kick, and neither did. They just held that 100-metre split the whole way through. And interestingly enough, the Frenchman here actually crossed the line in thinking that he'd finished the race, but still had a lap to go. The officials were on the side telling him to keep going, and he's just walked straight off the track. So interesting from Bushel there, I believe his name is. He's gone through.
Well, that's what happens in the T20 category, the intellectual impairment category. There is Pereira and Michael Brannigan, both of them. They're still running. How are they doing that? They're going quicker now.
It's worth pointing out as well, Brannigan's world record, Pereira was 20 seconds outside that. Bekele's 5,000 metres world record from Hengelo in 04 is 12:37. Portugal's first gold of these games.
And what a gold indeed. Taking the plaudits of the crowd. Smashing a championship record. And having an absolutely great time. 5,000 metre gold medalist. The gold medalist in the 8 and 1500 metres, who took silver in the 5,000, also running around there. But there's only one Cristiano in town tonight. His name's Pereira. What scenes, what brilliance, what athletes. Lovely to see. That's what all the training's about. Coming to a stadium like this, bringing your A game. On this occasion, he brought the A triple plus game. Pereira of Portugal. Must have been a lonely run. He had no one with him the whole way. Didn't matter. Perhaps he likes running by himself. He did today. Cristiano Pereira, championship record, 14:29.80. Michael Brannigan, silver again for the second consecutive time at the Worlds for the USA. And Velikovic of Ukraine picks up a well-deserved bronze. Osuk there, down in 13th position. Just look at that time, 17:28. Shows you how quick the man who won was. There's Pereira and the Ukraine. Velikovic. Wonderful crowds, wonderful scenes, wonderful weather here in London today for the final day of competition in these 2017 World Para Athletics Championships, and they all want a piece of him. Cristiano Pereira.
Way in the opening round of the men's discus F46. It's a huge competition in this. There's 16 throwers. Way getting it out towards 50 meters. This is F46. Single leg amputee category. This could go on for a while, by the way. Put him into a medal position straight away. Bronze for now, 46.55. And the men's F44 shot, Daniel Kirk, to get this competition underway. Hakeem Stewart is in this as well after his remarkable latest javelin success. And Kirk to get us underway. 13:30 is lifetime best, that just about a metre short. Ibrahim Ahmed Abdel Juarez of Egypt is the next to throw. There's 5 in this competition. And Abdel Juarez, the 2011 world champion, finished 4th in the last Worlds in Doha. Well, that'll definitely put him up there. Prospects of Daniel Kirk in this chat for Australia.
Yeah, Daniel, he's new to the team. It's his first national team for us, and had a good competition in the discus, getting some personal bests and area records as well early in the championships. So see what he can do here, coming from an Australian rules football background. You'd be a full book on that, wouldn't you, Will?
We get it in the Friday, Saturday mornings up against the NRL. Here he is, the javelin champion, Hakeem Stewart. Oh, he's good at this as well. That's put him into the lead. It's beyond 18 meters. A real thumping throw. That's not far off the world record. That is a world record. 18:34 for Hakeem Stewart. There's the standard. Matuzik of Slovakia, the next to go. Competition was to go quickly, 5 qualifying for it. Matuzik, the former European shot put champion, dethroned by the next man we'll see. That's shy of 16. Won his title in Swansea in 2014, but he is the reigning, defending world champion. .14.67, Matuzik goes into 3rd place. And the reigning European champion for Croatia, Ivan Katanasic. So in 16:52 this year for a lifetime best, and that's just shy of 16. The world record, by the way, Hakeem Stewart broke, was 21 years old. Red flag, Katanasic. He can only improve. The women's F57 shot put, won by Nassima Saifi of Algeria by 8 centimeters from Angeles Ortiz Hernandez of Mexico in 2nd, and Sofia Jalal of Algeria in 3rd.
Second round in the men's shot put, F44. Daniel Kirk plays in the Soundville, actually. He used to. SANFL, South Australian National Football League. That's correct, isn't it? There we go. Knew that. Daniel Kirk. He was 7th in the discus here at these championships. I'm sure he's enjoying himself anyway. Big crowd here, big stadium, big occasion. Big mark as well, lifetime best, 13.59, puts him in the fourth. Abdel of Egypt. Season best for him is 15.41. He's in second position, but just look at that mark above him. Hakim Stewart, 18.34. There's the target for him. Abdel 15.58 is his lifetime best coming into this competition. Doesn't like it. That's why 15.24 doesn't improve, he stays second. Well, the Trinidad and Tobago supporters are out because of this man. He's just set a world record a moment or two ago. Not so long ago in this competition. He broke the world record in the Javelin. Hakim Stewart, standing start. That's not as far though.
It's his first ever championship shot put competition. And he's broken the 21-year-old world record of Jörg Frischmann that was set at Atlanta 96.
Serious technique, just standing start, no spin, no glide, just all business.
And when that record was broken, Hakim was only 4 years old. He holds it now, doesn't improve, but he stays first.
The final of the men's 100 meters T35. The reigning Paralympic champion, Igor Sviatov of Ukraine, goes in this. The home support for Jordan Howe. Start off in lane 2. From a city with a West Ham connection, Zarate. Silver in the 200 meters for Argentina, Enan Barreto. Lane 3 for the United States. He was 5th in the 200 meters here. Living in Indianapolis, Aiden Jent. 6th in the 200 meters here. For Argentina, Nicolas Aravena. In lane 5 for Great Britain. Bronze on the 100 and 200 in the last 2 European Championships. Jordan Howe. The new world 200 meters champion to go with his Paralympic 100 and 200 crowns for Ukraine, Igor Sviatov. Lane 7 for Brazil, bronze in the 200 meters here. Silver in the 1 and the 2 in Rio, Fabio da Silva Bourdignon. Lane 8 for Argentina, 7th in the 200 meters, having been 4th in Rio in that, Diego Gonzalez. And in lane 9 for the United States, 4th in the 200 meters here, from Ocala, Florida, Marshall Zachary. Thoughts on this, Chad?
Look for the Ukrainian in the middle. He'll get out early doors and look to control the race from start to finish here, I think.
Sviatov, the double Paralympic champion. And the man to beat. He is the world record holder set in Rio in winning that Paralympic gold. T35, the most impaired of the coordination impairment categories. I think a couple of the athletes were setting too early. Green card, a couple of athletes were going too early. And the judges and the officials will know, will have been told in coordination impairment that there is leeway involved. So Barreto, Gent, Aravena, Howe, Sviatov, De Silva, Bourdignon, Gonzalez and Zachary. The final of the men's 100 meters, T35 in London.
Away they go, what a very slow start by Sviatov. It'll take him a while to get going. De Silva, Bourdignon's in the lead. Jordan Howe for Britain. Now here comes Igor Sviatov, the defending Paralympic champion. 12:38, Howe gets the silver. Howe's running off as if he's won the gold. Instead, a championship record for Sviatov. Wins it for Ukraine. De Silva, Bourdignon look to be up there as well. But a championship record for Ukraine for Igor Sviatov. And Jordan Howe is halfway round the track after winning the silver in London. He shot off in his lap of honour straight away. Lifetime best for Howe, and for Barreto in third for Argentina.
Howe hasn't stopped running. He's right on the back straight now, just lapping up the crowd support. But we saw the Brazilian De Silva get out really early. He was very, very fast out of the blocks, and then Sviatov just came through with the finish and showed why he's a champion.
It's a very, very slow start by Sviatov. He was way behind at this stage. De Silva, Bourdignon with a very good start, but look at how go at this stage. Had the lead, but only for a couple of meters, because Sviatov comes through now, the Paralympic 100 and 200 champion, and he's now the world champion over 100 and 200. But how away he went as if he'd won. A silver as good as a gold to him. Jordan Howe with his first global championship medal. But Sviatov so slow away. Howe with a much better start. De Silva, Bourdignon particularly so on the other side. He came through in fourth place. And Sviatov's recovery was golden. Howe still going. Tom Jones being played in his honour for his silver medal. Coming from Cardiff. But Sviatov from Ukraine gets the gold in a championship record. He made up for that very, very slow start.
Yeah, we were talking about starts last night and how important they can be, and for this one, it didn't appear as if it was needed so much, but technically he's a very good runner once he gets up and going as well. You see the arms were looking very nice.
Gonzalez finished sixth for Argentina, and Barreto got the bronze. Look how far back Sviatov was after that start, but what a recovery. How well he came through and got into his stride. 12:22 is world record time for winning gold in Rio last year, but how strong all the way through, and he gets the silver medal. Sviatov the champion again, championship record 12:38. How the silver for Britain, and Barreto the bronze for Argentina. And Jordan Howe is still going. Britain's first medal of the final day, if memory serves. On the track, with Maton having got a medal in the long jump earlier. So the men's Javelin F54 seated competition. Alfonso Cunningham, Jamaica, have become very good in the Javelin the past 2 years. And he is the reigning world record holder over F53. 3 throws at once, it being a seated competition.
So we join them with Stefan Akudis. His third throw. In first position. is the man from Greece. 28.95 for Manolis Stefanakoulis. Trippitt was his third, currently in second position, the Belarusian. Improves though, stays second, 27.78. Ahmed Amiri, his third round, the Iranian. That's out there. Up between the 25 and 30 metre mark. 27.81, a new area record for the Iranian. He's in first place. So back to the men's shot put F44. Ivan Katanusic. Bronze in the discus at these championships. Out there near the 16 metre mark.
He's had 3 no-throws so far.
Well, he needs something. His lifetime best of 16.52 this year. You saw the man he walked past a moment ago. He was the world record holder now. That, though, puts him in the third position. Katanusic. There's Akim Stewart. Daniel Kirk of Australia. Lifetime best. Leaves him in fifth position though. So further improvement required. That came in his second throw. 13.59. Don't think he's going to improve on that. Quite a distance off it. 12.14. Stays fifth. Adrian Matusic of Slovakia back up to the mark.
Matusic lying in fourth place. 53 centimetres behind the lead. The reigning world champion from Doha and the European champion from Swansea in 2014. That's knocking around 16 metres. He's only had 1 good attempt so far in the competition, with Katanusic's 15.20 going into the bronze medal position. Matusic knocked down, but he might have got right back up into the medal straight away, and he has. And Matusic goes into the silver medal position. 15.95. Abdel knocked down to third. His response, 15.65, a new African record for him in the third round. Katanusic down into fourth place. Abdel now third. Just shy of 16 metres for the 2011 world champion. $15.48. Good consistency across the board, but realistically 16 metres needed now. By him, but not by him. Akim Stewart, the Javelin world and Paralympic champion. his first championship shot put event. He's destroyed the world record. He's done it again. Surely he's done it again, Hakim Stewart. That's a monstrous throw. Absolutely magnificent. 19 meters 08 is another new world record for Hakim Stewart. Fabulous. Way in round 3 of the discus. This is F46. Scott that one out towards 50 meters. Started off strong. 46.55 in this. Ibrahim leading. 47.89. Where's this ended up from Y? I think it's close. It is all right. 47.81 is just 8 centimeters behind Ibrahim in the gold. Kirk again in the shot put, that lifetime best. And it's his 5th round throw. 13.59. And he can't really ask much more than what he's put in so far today, Chad.
Put in a very good effort so far as Daniel. So we're looking to go bigger and better than what he has so far, though, I think.
And Kirk, well, the reaction will tell you enough. It's a bit short. It will be a white flag. So Hakim Stewart, 19 meters 01. He is also the Trinidad and Tobago shot put record holder now.
Penultimate event on the track on this final morning. The men's 100 meters T53. The man to look out for, going for his 4th gold of these championships, Brent Lakatos of Canada in lane 5. Arganadel of Saudi Arabia, though. He was 4th in this event in Leon 4 years ago. Goes from 2. Europe, Korea, 5th over 200 metres and 4th over 400 metres here, looking to improve and get into the medals. Mickey Bushel of Great Britain. Champion in 2013 and 2015. Brent Lakatos going for his 4th gold medal, winning over 2, 4 and 8 already. 2016 was his first Paralympic gold. The double defending champion. Pierre Fairbank, he lives in Noumea in New Caledonia, won his only Paralympic gold over 200. Pio silver over both the 200 and 400 metres at these championships, and silver in the 100 back in Rio. There's silver of Brazil, 3rd in this heat. A time of 15.14, can go much quicker. And Brian Seaman, the man from Brooklyn, New York, 6th here in the 200 metres and in the 400 metres. So Brent Lakatos holds both the world and championship records. He's going for his 4th gold of these championships, and there he is in lane 5, the great Canadian. Issues though in lane 2, Arganadel of Saudi Arabia seems to have a problem with his chair. Maybe a friction issue. Seems to be happy enough though. Still looking at that left wheel though.
He's got to not let that get in his head, I think. And the other competitors as well have had a bit more time to think about the race now.
So the green card comes out, nothing to worry about there. Just a technical mishap. Argonadal in 2, you in 3, Bushel in 4, Lakatos in 5, Fairbank in 6, Payo in 7, Silver in 8, and Seaman goes in 9. Well, they get away, and Lakatos gets away quick, but faster than him on the inside is Mickey Bushel of Great Britain, who's been roared home by this crowd. Brent Lakatos though is now finding his ground. He's gone past Mickey Bushel. It's Brent Lakatos who's going to take the win. Bushel is just going to get second. 14.53 for Brent Lakatos. Mickey Bushel takes the silver medal. And then there was a real battle on for the bronze medal. There is Brent Lakatos though, 14.52. And Payo takes the bronze medal out in lane 7. Mickey Bushel of Great Britain. Silver in 2013. He's the reigning European champion, is Mickey Bushel, the personal trainer from Telford. He won here back in 2012. He knows what it's like to medal. There's your man who came home in the bronze medal position, Pongsakorn Payo of Thailand. But it's all about Brent Lakatos. He's now got the 100, the 200, the 400, the 800. 4 from 4 for the great Canadian, Brent Lakatos, Chuck Paris.
Not many people get the chance to win 4 medals in their career, let alone 4 gold. He's got 4 gold at this championships.
There's his wife, Steph Reed, you just saw, who won long jump T44 gold on the opening weekend of these championships. Mickey Bushel gets away quickly on the right-hand side there in lane 4, but look at the power of Lakatos as he roars home in that last 50 metres. He took a while to get going, he does, but in the end he won by a fair length indeed. Bushel holds on for silver, and Pongsakorn Payo in lane 7, the Thai, picks up the bronze medal. Great speed from Brent Lakatos. Great humility from the Canadian as well. Loves these London Championships. We've talked about it before. He'd like to see it here all the time. The venue's brilliant. The crowds have been brilliant. The athletes have been brilliant. And that man has been one of them. 4 from 4 in the gold stakes to Brent Lakatos. 14.52, gold for Lakatos of Canada. Mickey Bushel of Great Britain. Great cheering from the crowd for him in the silver medal position. And Pongsakorn Payo of Thailand picks up 3rd.
Matuzik then in the men's shot put F44. That terrific throw from him in round 4, 15 meters 95, that has him in the silver medal position. The reigning world champion, but now the outgoing world champion, as he needs something basically 2 meters beyond his lifetime best, and he's over a meter outside his lifetime best so far today, in order to get the gold off Stewart. 3 left to go in this. So Matuzik, around 16 meters. I think that might be his best of the day. It's very tight. Good Slovak support for him also. The former European champion and now former world champion. It's his best of the day, 15.99. He's in the silver medal position. And only Abdel can deny Matuzak the silver now. Katanusic has finished fourth, Kirk fifth. Abdel going out to a new African record, 15.65 in round 3. It won't be an improvement. It's bronze for Abdel of Egypt, silver for Matuzak. But since his 2011 world gold in Christchurch, he was 5th in Lyon in 2013 and 4th in Doha 2 years ago. It's bronze here. 15.65 is best. But it's gold for Hakim Stewart. 19 meters 08, the world record. His Trinidad and Tobago IAAF record is 19.96. He would be eligible to break that today. It's IAAF conditions. That's a great one. 19.01 in round 5. And if he's broken it again, that is exceptional. He's not that far off 20 meters. He's high enough on the IAAF list. But his Trinidad record, not in an IPC ratified condition, up against able-bodied athletes. Got to avoid a few wheelchairs as well. 18.88 to round off. Would have won it in its own right. Every single throw that counted would have won it. But he has the world record, 19.08. And Hakim Stewart is the shot put world champion. What a set of marks. So a second gold at these championships for Trinidad and Tobago's Hakim Stewart. A world record 19.08. Matuzak, the silver for Slovakia, and Abdel the bronze for Egypt with an African record.
So here's Hal in your men's discus throw F46 final. That's well out near the 50-meter mark. Hao Jianbao of China. .12, he's in the third position. There's Schultz. His final throw coming up in a few minutes' time. This, his penultimate throw. Started off strongly. Been consistent. 45.87, a season best. So far, doesn't improve on that. He's in 5th position still, with 1 to go. Here's the defending champion, Hao Jianbao of China. Won silver in this stadium 5 years ago at the Paralympics. He's already won bronze in the shot put at these championships. .47.89 is the leading mark at the moment. And that's around the 45-meter mark. But it's given a red flag. So it won't be any mark at all. So Zhao has 1 throw left if he wants to retain that title, where he's going to have to try and get himself up towards the 48-metre mark. Here's his compatriot, Wei Long. Gold already in the shot put at these championships, currently in the silver medal position, ahead of the defending champion. That's out there around the 46-metre mark. 47.81 with his third attempt, leaving him in the silver medal position. Doesn't improve on it though, remains in second. And here's the man who leads, the Ibrahim of Ukraine. His last two throws have been fouls. His opener, his best to date, 47.89 metres. We saw Ukraine pick up gold on the track just a few moments ago. That there, though, has gone way, way right, and it's ended up on the track. Thankfully, there was no one running. So Ibrahim remains in first position. Stepanidakis, his fifth attempt, leads the F54 javelin throw. That's out around the 30-metre mark. $28.95, his leading mark to date. He's improved. New championship record on his own, 29.51 for the Greek.
The final of the women's 100 metres, T53. Very, very good open field in this, featuring the European and Pan American champion and the former European and world champion. Starting off with the reigning European champion over 100 and 400 metres, and bronze in the 200 here for Turkey, Ahmed Kurt. The reigning Pan American champion for Bermuda, bronze in the 100 metres in Doha at the last Worlds, Jessica Cooper-Lewis. Silver in the 200 metres here, the 400 metres world champion in Doha, 5 times world, 8-time Paralympic champion for Australia, Angie Ballard. The new world 200 metres champion, bronze in the 400 for Scotland's Sammy Kinghorn. Lane 5 for Canada, 6th in the 200 metres here, her best ever championship result for Jessica Vrotton on the global stage. Lane 6 for Japan, 8th in the 200 metres here for Keiko Kenishi. Just crowned world 400 metres champion for the 3rd time for China, Zhu Hongshuan. For Canada in lane 8, former Paralympic bronze medalist over 100 metres in Beijing, Ilana Dupont. And in lane 9 for the United States, 5th in the 200 metres and 9th in the 400 here, Kelsey Lefebvre. The reigning world and Paralympic champion, Huang Li-Sha, is not here. Thoughts from Chad Perez?
Yeah, I think the Brit Kinghorn's going to be tight towards the finish, but this could come for anybody really. Angie Ballard as well in lane 3. Look forward to see how she goes.
The women's 100 metres T53 final is underway. Kinghorn away very well. Zhao as well for China. Kinghorn in the middle for Britain. Zhao on the near side. Lefebvre trying to move up, but here goes Sammy Kinghorn looking for the double. She's won the 200 and the 100 as well. Sammy Kinghorn for Great Britain. 16.66. It's Britain's 18th gold, but I don't think she realises until now that she's the double world champion. Britain's first gold of the final day. Angie Ballard, the silver for Australia, and Zhao Hongxuan, the bronze for China. But Kinghorn, having taken the 200, is now the 100 world champion as well. It was very tight, particularly from her point of view. Ballard, the 5 times world champion, an 8-time Paralympic medalist, is on the podium again. But Kinghorn just had the better of everyone else, with Zhao Hongxuan the bronze.
Great start from Zhao Hongxuan and the Brit Kinghorn there. They both went toe to toe, as you see him come into the blocks here really quickly, and then Ballard just sort of fought back for that silver position from Hongxuan, and then Kinghorn didn't look back.
Well, she didn't. She couldn't afford to. She was looking down all the way, a little glance at the line, and wasn't aware for a few seconds that she'd won this. Quite a margin to Ballard, back in second place. What a career she's had. Another medal in the terrific career of Angie Ballard. But Kinghorn coming through 16.66. Been rounded down to 16.65 now. The 3-time European champion in Swansea in 2014. Excellent start on the near side by Lefebvre for the United States. Zhu as well for China, but then Kinghorn coming right through. Look at the power in the arms. The 200 meters champion, bronze in the 400, and she's got the 100, the big sprint. Ballard's first major championship medal coming back in 1998. Silver for Ballard, bronze for Zhou, but it's gold for Britain and Sammy Kinghorn. And another gold for Britain, that's number 18.
Here's Schultz of Germany, his final round. 45.26, his best to date. That, though, isn't going to count. A foul, season best, finishes in 5th position, does the German. Here's Howe. Defending champion, this event not in Rio last year. He was a silver medalist here 5 years ago. He's got one more attempt, currently in 3rd position. Oh, that's much longer, 47.12 before that was his best. Has he saved the best to last? .47.81 is what he needed to beat. Oh, he's beaten it easily. 48.42. Hao Jianbao is in the gold medal position. Wei Long, he knows what it's like for gold already. He's won the shot put at these championships. Silver 2 years ago, currently bronze. But it's out there near the 50-meter mark. 47.81 was his best. That has got to be longer. Has to be longer. The Chinese, well, it's like they've got together and left it until the end and said, let's go our biggest ones now. Usually everyone's going backwards. They're going upwards. He's in the silver medal position again. 48.10 with his last. That's China, 1st and 2nd. So this man was 1st coming into the final round. Dmitry Ibrahim of Ukraine. The season best, 47.89 with his first attempt. Second of 46.89, and then 3 fouls. 48.42, needs to get above that. Turns, releases. Well, it's not too bad. The naked eye, though, suggests that it's not close enough. I think he knows it. Well, so close. Held goal for so long. He held gold, he's dropped to bronze. Season best with his first, but he disappointed there, takes the bronze medal, but he'll be happy. He's picked up something and offers congratulations to the winner. Haojian Bao, what a finish. Defending champion. He'll now head to 2019 as defending champion as well. 48.42 for the winner. The men's discus throw, F46. So there it is, Haojian Bao with the gold medal yet again, adding to 2015. Wei Long again, silver for him. China 1-2, and Ukraine, Dmitry Ibrahimov, a season best, 47.89. Mohamed Shima didn't start in this competition. Down in 13th, Al Salah.
Sammy Kinghorn with a second world title this week. Great personal celebration. And another athlete who watched London 2012 and loved what they saw. Stefan Udakis, the champion of the men's Javelin F54, a championship record, gold for Greece, silver for Iran, Hamid Amiri with a new Asian record, and 3 puts with the bronze for Belarus. It's been a terrific final morning session. 13 more titles decided. China taking further goals through Li Lu in the women's 400, Hao in the men's discus. Britain's 18th gold coming from Sammy Kinghorn. Algeria with another gold through Saifi in the women's shot put. Latvia with 4 golds through Diana Dzite. Ireland with 4 golds, 3 silvers. Trinidad and Tobago, 2 golds now, both thanks to Akeem Stewart. Portugal with their first gold of these games. Cristiano Pereira in that remarkable men's 5,000 meters T20. Thailand still without a gold, normally good in the wheelchair racing. 6 medals overall. New Zealand missing out on their 4th medal. Grimaldi denied right of the death. Tom Habscheid with Luxembourg's silver medal. And 66 nations have now medalled at London 2017 with 1 evening session remaining.
Well, Hermanus Blom of South Africa started us off with a championship record that was held since 2006. He broke that in the men's discus throw F12. Akeem Stewart, a world record already in the javelin. He broke one in the men's shot put F44. Cristiano Pereira with a championship record. Sammy Kinghorn with gold, but the man, Brent Lakatos, made it 4 golds from 4 when he went to 100 metres T53. Until the evening session, for me, Tolson Tollett, Chad Paris and Will Downing and the brilliant team behind the scenes. Till next time, bye-bye.